Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. It is bright and sunny and gorgeous outside, but it is still a little chilly to be outside this morning because I'm up early. So I'm going to be inside, but I'm going to spend a lot of the day outside once it warms up. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I will confess that I have started drinking my coffee before I said good morning just now, because I'm going to show you what I got at Maryland Sheep and Wool. And one of the cool things I got, I wanted to try it first, and I took a little video of me trying to use my finger distaff. Now, distaff is, I think I'm going to unconnect my fuzz. A distaff is a device that holds your fluff, your fiber, while you're spinning. And you can see pictures of spinners back in the day when hand spinning was the thing that people were doing. And often they have a distaff now all the time. And one of the things that I do normally when I'm using a drop spindle is I would kind of throw the roving, or over my arm, and like I would have the ball over here and it would come over my arm and I would spin it like that. But this is a finger distaff, so you hold it like this, and then when you need your hands for something, you can just drop it like that and it stays. So anyway, I just did a little video. I don't know how it turned out. We shall see. But I just tried it, and I spun that much. I'll put it here. So it's kind of cool. Now, the guy I bought it from, whose name I don't remember, I probably have a card for him somewhere. He had it tied with a ribbon. He sort of had strings of fiber, and he had it tied with the ribbon. I imagine there's a way to wrap it that you don't have to tie it. In fact, I was using it just wrapped, and it was working okay. But I have some, I'm going to grab some of Dennis's used ponytail ties that are a little stretched out, and I'm going to do something with that. But anyway, that worked. I don't know if you could see anything on that video, but we'll see. But anyway, so this is one thing I bought. I bought myself a finger distaff. So the idea is you can drop it and use your hands, and then you have your fiber right there. So you do have to tie it. He had, like I said, a little ribbon. I think it was like a little Christmas ribbon. So anyway, so this is my Maryland Sheep and Wool haul. very sadly, I was not actually in the mood to shop. It was so weird. Well, you know, I was in a weird space. But the first place I always go is to the natural dyers. This one set of natural dyers, and you have seen their yarn before. I think I have. Oops, my screen came apart. I think you have seen these colors before. I love the colors. I love the yarn. This one is 65% merino and 35% bamboo, and it is dyed with cochineal. And this one is also 65-35 bamboo, merino bamboo, and this is indigo and cochineal. So I thought, you know, so they go together really beautifully. I had in mind a little bit in my mind doing a Grammy's medley sweater, and I'll put a picture of that up here. And it uses 3 colors, so I was thinking these would be the 3 colors. This is also bamboo, merino bamboo, and it is dyed with logwood. Oh, it's called logwood gray. So this is dyed with logwood. So I thought those would be good colors. But I also love their green, which is indigo and Osage orange. And this is, 70% merino, 20% yak, and 10% nylon. So this is their sock yarn. And this is dyed with Osage orange and indigo. So anyway, these are the 4 colors that I got from the Natural Dyeing Ladies. And pretty sure I have a video of me going through their booth if you want to see it. And if I didn't put a video in there, it's because I lied. I didn't have a video. Anyway, I forgot to. So that's my first stop always. And since I wasn't in the mood to shop, I ended up not buying a skein of yarn. Did I tell you this yesterday? I might have told you this yesterday. A skein of yarn for the May giveaway. But I decided to, I'm going to order online. I think the Scrappy Toads are selling their Maryland sheep and wool color online. And so I will order a skein of that. I was in their booth. I saw the yarn. It's beautiful. And did I buy it? No, I didn't. But I did take video. So here.
Here I am at the Crafty Toads. I was just in there, but I'm going back in. I forgot.
Did you see your receipt? Okay, thank you very much. You too. Thanks, you too.
I am the world's worst podcaster.
So you get a book of instructions and a deck of cards. And you shuffle cards. Oh, is it really? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, take you get those for 6 and like 2. Yeah, this is. You get a 4 and 2. No, it's for now. You get a face card. I like it. Other than so.
There's Helen.
For
the vlog.
This is the winter one. So that's the winter colors.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Different seasons. Okay. Oh, that's neat.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Very neat. Hi, Tina. How are you? How are you? Tina, did you move out? No, I haven't.
So there's the Crafty Toads. I had in my mind, that I was going to go check out Miss Babs, because Miss Babs always has a festival color when, and people love Miss Babs. I mean, they stand in line for hours to pay. I mean, it's crazy to me, especially something that you can buy online. Now, you can't buy the festival color online at Miss Babs, I'm quite sure. And it's really nice because I like Miss Babs yarn. I got some at SSK when I was there a few years ago. And, but you can buy Miss Babs online. So it's nice to go to her booth and check out all the skeins and feel them and figure out, do you like Yowza? Do you like this? Do you like that? But I don't see standing in line all that time to pay. Anyway, I wasn't a big fan of her color for Maryland Sheep and Wool this year. But I had already been to Crafty Toads and I didn't buy the Crafty Toads. So I'm going to order the Crafty Toads for the May giveaway. So there you go. And I'll see if I can find a picture of it. Maybe they have it on their website, because I know they were talking about selling it online. I hope they are, because it's very pretty. It's very pretty. And you know, who want to support the toads. I don't know why I didn't buy it while I was there. Anyway. But I did buy other yarn. I bought Gotland. Now, this feels a little more rustic than in my mind. I think it's still going to be okay. I hope it is. This is Gotland. Actually, the white is not, and I forget what the white is. But I was in the booth with this gorgeous yarn, and I just couldn't resist. I love the natural colors of, you know, sheep and things, and this is a fingering. The dark is the fingering. The others are a sport weight. And I took a little video in this booth too.
So here we are, Gotland Sheep and Wool. I just bought a sweater. I couldn't resist, you know me, these colors, these natural colors. But this is a cute booth. And where are you from?
I am from Sweden from very beginning. That's my accent, but I am living in Leroy, Michigan, which is in the northwest part of Michigan, where I and my partner Matt, we are raising Gotland sheep. We have about 100 ewes now, and about 100 lambs also. Ooh. And there are more coming. So.
Oh, good. So this is such gorgeous yarn. I couldn't resist.
Thank you.
And so it's going to be a sweater. These guys will find out about. Too bad I'm not spinning. I would buy some of this wool too.
Oh, and in my mind, this was going to be. These are each 200 yards. So I got 1,000 yards. I got 2 of the light gray, and then 1 of a little bit darker gray, and 1 of a very dark, and then this is not Gotland. It's something else, I forget. And in my mind, this was sort of a fade / striped / color block. I'm not sure. I don't think color block. I'm not as big a fan of color block, but some kind of fade or striping of all these. And I was picturing it in a kind of airy, just like a crew neck, knit with large needles, so it was kind of airy and, you know, something you have to wear a tank top under because it might be a little see-through-y. But it's a little more rustic than I was remembering it, you know, because I just bought it 2 days ago. But I think it's going to be okay. I mean, it's okay in terms maybe of itching, but now that I'm doing this, so 1,000 yards. I think 1,000 yards would be enough for a hap shawl. And now that this is a little more rustic than I thought it was, this may end up being one of those hap shawls from that wonderful book that Claudia gave me that I showed you yesterday. And this would be a gorgeous, gorgeous shawl and warm. So I think that's where we're going with this now. Isn't that funny? I just remembered it being much softer than it is. It's soft, and I think it would be okay, and I think it'll be perfect for a half shawl. now that I say that. So I have 1,000 yards. I have to look at the patterns in that book that Claudia gave me and see. And I have this woman's card. Well, I showed you the video. That's it. That's all I bought. I bought these 2 yarns from these 2 shops, and my finger. I keep forgetting this word. It'll come to me. I'll put it under there. You know, I said it before. I just said it, 10 minutes ago. So, isn't that funny that we're just all distaff? My distaff. But I think I'm going to try to rig something using Dennis's little overstretched hair ties. And that will work. But I thought that worked out pretty good, considering that was my first try using it. And I'm rusty on my drop spindle besides. I need a taller chair. Well, and I was out of frame and, whatever. Anyway. So those are my goodies from that I bought at Maryland Sheep of Wool. I know it's pretty disappointing for goodies. This is just like, but I'm pretty sure I still have some of this upstairs because I'm drawn to these colors. I never got the gray before, and I think the gray is absolutely stunning. Well, part of it is it's the bamboo in the wool, and the bamboo gives it a certain amount of shine. So I'm thinking my Grammy sweater. I'm not sure if the green goes or not. I kind of like that. I don't know. It's a 3-skein project. I haven't bought the pattern yet, so I'm not sure how they all work together. But I have some idea that'll be a yummy transition sweater, because 35% bamboo, it's not going to be super warm. It's more like a fall, spring kind of thing, or a layering piece in the winter. But anyway, yeah, funny. I was laying in bed thinking about this yarn and thinking, oh, I want to make it like a light. But no, it's not going to work. This is a shawl. Okay. So I need 1,000 yards. I can do a nice big hap shawl with 1,000 yards, right? I think so. I'll look at my new book. See how much yardage these take. And I have 4 colors. Anyway, so there you go. So there's my haul. I'm pretty excited about how this worked out. And this was me just wrapping it and trying it for the first time in that video. And my yarn turned out pretty good. My single. I just need, well, if I'm not videoing, it's okay, but I just need a little bit of a taller chair. I actually have a stool. I have a stool downstairs. Although I don't know how long I could sit on a stool doing this. I got the stool to do lamp working, and I never used it because it was never quite right. So, anyway, there you go. So that's a little bit of Maryland Sheep and Wool and my haul, such as it was. So, let's see. You might have noticed I actually canceled my monetization. I announced to Dennis I had earned 87 cents, and he got this pained look on his face, and he said, can we not do this? Can we, we'll just, up your allowance if you need more money for your podcast. The thing is that, we live in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is an excellent state for people to retire, and in part because of the tax situation, in that retirement income is not taxed by the state or the local or our local community. So that, and the reason for this is that all the retirement money put in your 401k, if you live in Pennsylvania, it is put into your 401k after Pennsylvania tax. So when we did our taxes all those years, there was a federal amount of our earnings, and then there was a state amount of our earnings, which was larger, because the federal, for your 401k, for federal tax purposes, that money goes in pre-tax, and then when you take it out, you have to pay tax on it. In Pennsylvania, that money goes in after you've already paid taxes on it, and so when you take it out in Pennsylvania, you don't have to pay tax anymore. Anyway, the point is, Pennsylvania is a good tax place for people living off of their retirement income, Social Security, and 401k, things like that. So we don't have to pay because we don't have regular income because we're both retired, and so we don't even have to file local taxes because we don't have regular income. Except now I had 87 cents. Now obviously YouTube doesn't even pay you until you've earned $100, so I didn't have 87 cents. But anyway, you've watched us go through our painful process of dealing with our taxes, and Dennis is like, please don't. Because it was never going to be enough money to make it worth his while to deal with it in the taxes. So I said, okay. So, so the scheme we came up with is that I don't have to pay postage. The postage, because the postage can really add up. I don't have to pay the postage out of my allowance. Truth be told, I haven't really been doing that much anyway. I've been putting it on the house credit card. So I said, I'll just keep doing that, and then I won't feel guilty. So that's the plan. But that means no ads, fewer ads for you. I guess some people still get ads, but fewer ads for you and no revenue, no 87 cents for me. Oh well. So that was a big change. I guess I hadn't talked to him really about it before I did it. So once he's like, no, you got to get enough income that it makes it worthwhile, that you can like pay a tax accountant or something. Anyway, so the monetization is down the tubes. And, there you go. So I think this is going to be a long one because I was going to put those videos in this. So I'm going to say goodbye. Please take good care of yourselves. Oh, and I had a wonderful Mother's Day. Thank you if you're thinking, wait a minute, how was your day? My day was good. I talked to both my kids and my granddaughters and my son-in-law and daughter-in-law, and Laura and Kim came for dinner. Dinner was delicious. The house is now straight a little bit, and so I'm sitting in a straightened up house ready to have a kind of relaxing day. I'm going to do a few things in the kitchen, go to the store, but that's about it. So there you go. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please stay safe and stay sane.